Yo, 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 what's going on? Reckless Delegates, Reckless Delegation. I'm here, man. Your boy is back. Consistent as ever. Soundboard, everything locked in. You know me, man. Always ready to go, fam.
Oh my God!
Listen, man. It's good news and then it's bad news. Good news, I'm here. Consistent. Bad news, Rasmus Hojlund out injured, man. Rasmus Hojlund, when will the luck come for Man United? We've been losing players. Players been dropping like flies. You know, I saw that news and I was like, for crying out loud, you know when you just want things to just be like, I just want the news to be great, you know. I want the luck. I want it to work out for Man United. And unfortunately, it's another player that goes into the long list of injury layoffs. Mason Mount, injured. Who else is there? Mason Mount injured, Terrell Malacia injured, Martinez injured. This season, Luke Shaw out for the rest of the season. He's gone, just came back, injured. We've lost Casemiro at times this season. We had the long injury layoff for Kobe. Like, there's been injury after injury. Varane. There's been so many. Man United are in the business end. Every game's a final. Our manager literally paying for his contract. You heard what the new ownership is saying. They're watching everything. They're watching the manager. And it's peak now. It's a big deal. You know, the next game is Fulham at home, which is lucky, but you kind of wanted Rasmus to stay on this goal scoring record. The guy's been in scintillating form. You know, you're talking about bringing Amari Forson through. He's going to have to step up. But then for me, not saying he's not the answer, but I don't think that's the answer that Man United need to be looking to. I think the answer's already there. Scott McNaldo, Scott McMayo, Scott McSauce. Again, Mick Phenomenal. You lot know his name. We're talking about McTominay. McTominay's the top goal scorer at the club at the moment, and he's almost playing in a false 9 position. Well, let's just make him the 9. You know, Martial, it's not going to happen. I see Martial's name trending yesterday on Twitter, and I was thinking, why is Martial's name trending? But it's literally fans, you know, sick and tired of what Martial's career has been at this club, you know, and it's a shame because Rasmus has played every minute. You know, he's played every game and he's put his body about, he's worked hard, and I'm not surprised an injury's going to come. We need more numbers. Having one striker is ridiculous. It's going to happen, you know. Man United need to start filling out the team. We need more players in all sorts of positions. And at the moment, this ain't going to be a move that is going to, in the long run, this will hurt us if we don't start getting strength and depth all over the pitch. We should have 3 strikers. We only have 1. You know, it's hard to even mention Martial as a striker because I can't tell you the last time I saw him. Like, it's been so long since we've seen Martial in a red shirt. You know, I don't even remember his last game that he played for us. But now we just have to go in like, it's not saying top 4 is off at all. I don't think we could say that. I think it's more of a situation where the players really have to step up. Now, when we're talking about not saying the youngsters have been carrying Bruno and Rashi. Now we need those guys, the flagship players, the main players, the senior players to step up. I need to see significant steps in these players. I need to see something different. We need to see these players that are ready to go, ready, locked in. I'm a Man United player. We're playing at home. Let's get closer. Let's keep getting closer. Let's put the pressure on. Put the pressure on Villa. Put the pressure on Spurs. You know, because we could just fall out with damn squib type thing where it's just like, what happened? You know, and I really don't want to say, I don't even want to be negative around this injury. He says he should be back in about 2 weeks or so. You know, I hope given the proper time. They've given us an update on Terrell Malacia. They know they've made a mistake. That's for sure. They know they made a mistake. Reguilon going back was stupid. You can't bring back Alvaro because he's played for two senior teams in one season. So he can't play for us. It's just a mess. You know, that in that way, the injury ravage and stuff. And when Man United really start looking for new players, that's the one thing that we have to have a big attention to. I know we're talking about Elise, good player. Is the injury record a problem? Neto, good player. What's the injury record saying? We have to look at all of these, and sometimes it is really hard to get right because someone like Malacia, He's never been out for so long. He's never been out for so long. But then you can't use that same brush when you talk about Mason Mount. Mason Mount was struggling with injuries, and again, I think we've just got what was really going on for him in Chelsea. Makes the move. It's hard to call someone a waste of money, but we could have picked him up for free. Chelsea was not giving this player a new contract. Absolutely not. I don't know who would have signed him. This is a signing now that you make and you say, Mason Mount, good contract, come on a free. Let's see what happens, because you haven't played any football. And now it's the business end. And there might be other injuries coming, guys. We have to prepare ourselves. We have to prepare ourselves for other injuries in the squad, because there's other players. Bruno's another player that's played a lot of minutes. Garnacho, another guy that's played a lot of minutes. And it's hard because you want to be able to go into the bench and look for the next player that can help out. I don't know what he's going to do. But this is part of management. This is part of management at the highest level. Ten Hag will have no excuses. He won't be able to look at the thing and say, I can't get a result, or I can't beat Fulham because I didn't have Hojlund. Because I know, the way Jim is looking, if he was to tell Jim, we couldn't win this game, or bro, so we couldn't win this game because I was down a striker, we couldn't beat Fulham. We know what the reaction is.
Brother,
Brother, what's that?
What's that?
That's the reaction.
What's that, brother?
That's still my favorite sound now. That's absolutely my favorite sound at the moment. But yeah, that'll be the reaction. There can be no excuses. Home game, let's put pressure on. That's what it's all about. Putting pressure on, letting these teams know. Let me see what if there's any breaking news getting through as well at Manchester United before I get out of here. Let me see what's going on. By the way, LA is real nice. It's real nice. I'm getting a lot of, Newcastle fans have been looking for me, They're not happy with what I said. Thoughts on the front three: Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Omari Forson. I'll keep Rashford where he's playing. I don't want to see Rashford play as a striker. I'm sorry to say it, guys. We've seen the kind of striker that he's been. Not for me. Not for me. And it'll be even worse. Let's say if they bring in Anthony. Even worse. Let's just do the right thing. We know what to do. It's play Rashi left. Play McTominay in the 9. He won't be able to do the same job. He will not be able to do the same job as a Rasmus Hojlund, holding up the ball, passing off, bringing players into the game and stuff. But then in the box, he can be dangerous. We could find him. Again, Garnacho. And then after, off the bench, maybe subtle changes. We know for sure Rashford doesn't put it about the way he needs to. He doesn't, unfortunately. He likes the ball over the top or in behind. He's different. He's one of those different types of strikers where he needs it to be perfect for him at times. And we're not a team that service the striker. We're not a team that really, we don't play this way. You have to kind of make your goals out of nothing. I would rather Rashford running down on the left-hand side and trying like that to create maybe a ricochet. That's how it's going to be with Rashi. That's his game. Oh, man. So I really don't want to see that going forward. Let me see what else has been said. Fresh update on Malacia. It's not happening soon. Julian Nagelsmann has been relishing the idea of managing Man United since last summer. He's also one of Ineos' priority options to manager position. Hey, relax. Rafael Varane is now a top Saudi transfer target this summer. Okay. Well, we don't get any money for it. Omari Forson is in line to make his first start. You know what? Starting with the young kids, that'd be mad. Hold on, John Murto. As is the tradition during pre-season, we're expecting this tour. Oh, yeah, we're getting back to America. Okay. Oh, we're getting America on pre-season tour. That'd be good. Already here. Anger. Yeah, there's not much going on, really. There's not much going on. All the talks about Omari Forson. Andre Onana has come out and spoken. I treat the first 6 months at Man United as a positive experience. When I look back, everything that's happened, it was a real learning curve for me. Okay? I've learned so much. Last year when I was at Inter Milan, thought I already learned it all. But then you realise in football, there's always room for improvement. Well, a very good thing to say. I've already shown what sort of player I am. I think it's all about moments. As I said, I've gone through different moments. The first 6 months were tough because I was in a new country and I had to change everything. But I had to try, but I always try and look at the positives because the last, that 6 month period was one of my best in terms of learning. Bloody hell. He said, I spoke to many people when I joined this club. Some of the past and playing presence fans said to me, Andre, there's players who need to, a year to settle in. Some don't. Some take 6 months. Okay. And you know what? Let's have it right. Onana's settled in quite nicely. Onana's kind of found his form. He's found his feet. Hopefully it continues. He's looking quite commanding. The kicking's got better, you know. So we'll see, man. It's just Luke, Rasmus, but no excuses. We must win against Fulham. You lot, let me know what you think's going to happen. Who would you start? Let me know in the comment section. Tell me who you're starting. Who's the best? What is the best move for Man United? What's your starting front three? That's what all I'm interested in. So get involved in the comment section. Anything else? And give me scoreline predictions. I'm going to probably try and get Joe Blackman and Botswana Pappy to cover the show, you know, to do the call-in show. So you lot will still get to have your say and just be involved, man. Anyway, depending on how good the internet is, you never know, I might just sneak a live in. But wish me luck. Tomorrow is the award show. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we get the W. We'll see what happens. Stay blessed. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at it.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too look at it.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.